What's up, everybody? It's Robert Nathaniel Seals, targeted individual, 10:42 a.m., April 30th, 2021. Now, I start my job tomorrow at this place here in Defuniak Springs, Florida. The targeting and all that stuff, man, that goes on in every state, every city. It never ends. We've gotten that established, and I at least know it. My hair looks crazy. I'm looking at myself on the camera. Hold on a second. Let me put my Trump hat on. I like my Trump hat. I've heard some of these gangsters like, I can't be well, he's wearing that Trump hat. Still got that MAGA hat on my head. If you won't be dead, better take a headshot. But anyways, these gang stalkers, man, this gang stalking stuff, it ain't never going in. Phones are hacked. They hack SIM cards. Or they clone SIM cards, they use cell phone jammers, they harass, they make threats, they'll get in your way. Say you're like in the store, you're going down the street, they'll make sure to pull off in your way and just do random stuff to just agitate a person. They'll lag your cell phone signal. Now, I've fully become aware that the church is also involved in this. A lot of the churches, especially in the West, so-called doing a righteous fight against people that are doing sinful nature. You ain't got no right. If you've hacked a phone, if you've, you know what we're doing in secret, or our secret sins behind closed doors because you've invaded our privacy by illegally getting into our phones, you ain't no better, you hypocrisy. That's what you are, hypocrisy. If any church members are involved in this, it's hypocrisy. As for my parents and other people that seem to have turned on me, saying I'm high all the time, messed up, look at my eyes, take a drug test, you'll see I'll pass it. Got a full-time job. You said I wasn't going to make it anywhere, and I am. When I say this about my parents, it's because it seems like they've gotten involved with this stuff, and that's why I'm starting to think the church is involved with a lot of this gang stalking stuff, because my parents are heavy into the Baptist church in Enterprise, Alabama. A lot of criminal activity goes on in this city. The city is so corrupt. But the church that they're involved in, it makes me think, the church is involved in this, some of the stuff I've seen. When my parents, I left a program in Opp, Alabama, not too long ago, and in Opp, Alabama, it was a recovery program. I decided to go to it because I was pushed out of Enterprise, again, by this crooked city. And my parents didn't want me around my kids, even though I went to church every day. I was doing better, getting way better. They started saying I was constantly on drugs, constantly messed up, and this, that, and the other. Well, I left the program after a few days being there because I wasn't allowed to talk to my kids. When I entered this program, now before I entered the program, I was seeing my kids every Wednesday, every Sunday, and some off days that we would bring them around to the hotel. I was allowed to talk to them daily. I bought them cell phones, activated the cell phones. Now, if I was on drugs, I wouldn't be doing all this, right? I activated cell phones, gave it to my children. Well, the phones were starting slowly being taken from my children as a punishment method, not allowed to talk to their dad as a punishment method. That's messed up. My daughter's 9, my son's 11. Well, when I went to the program, talking to them stopped. I wasn't allowed to talk to them, mainly by the program. And my parents weren't bringing them on Sunday. The only time I could have visits is on Sunday at church. They weren't going to bring them. Oh, when we can, when we're not busy. So I was manipulated to get pushed out of Enterprise, where I was allowed to see my kids all the time and talk to them. I put myself in a program just to get more established, to get away from the harassment, to only be removed from seeing my kids, removed out of the city, and not allowed to talk to them. So I leave the program. My dad pulls up at the program with my bicycle and my phones, which he kind of tried to keep my phones so he didn't have them. Made it very known that it was on camera, me handing him the phones in this program before he left. Well, he just all of a sudden finds them, brings them to me, and my bike, and tells me to my face, because you've left the program, you will no longer see or talk to your kids till you go to another one and get out. So now remember this. I put myself in this program in Opp, Alabama. I was pushed out of Enterprises. They're making it hard for me to ever get on my feet. A lot of people in the city. And I've battled with drugs on and off, but it wasn't a major problem like it used to be. And I was getting on my feet. And I was allowed to talk to my kids, see my kids. I go to the program, and I leave on my own, wanting to leave, and I put myself there. Now I'm not allowed to see my kids at all or talk to them. Well, I had God, YHWH, start putting people in my life and helping me. And I got on my bicycle and I rode to Florida. Landed a job in less than 24 hours getting into the city. Got my food stamps, everything set up so I can get my paychecks coming. Got into a room, got my cell phone connected. It's connected, it ain't going nowhere. I've been harassed, gang stalked since I've been here. And I kept being nice and trying to text my dad back. And he got mad. You don't remember the hateful stuff you said to us, and that's why you're not talking to your kids. No, that's not what happened. I got hateful and angry after I left the program, being denied to talk to my kids because I didn't do what they wanted. Full control is what they want, to manipulate and control me. And then when I start exposing this stuff on the phone, As soon as I start doing it, it's, you're not allowed to talk to your kids no more because what you posted. So you use my children as weapons against me to control what I say, even though it's true. Well, when I texted them being nice, when I got here and apologized for being hateful back because I was upset they stopped me from talking to my kids because I didn't do what they wanted. Then with the help that came in, that I'm not putting her name, his name, those people that are involved that from YHWH sent to me to help me into this, because it needs to, some things need to stay where they're at the moment. It'll come, it's going to come to pass, and when it does, hell to be paid, you know what I mean, in the right way, you know what I'm saying, legal way. But with all this help, well, my dad finally texted me back today after I apologized to and everything. He tried to manipulate, said it's because I was being hateful, and it wasn't. It's because he said because you left the program. He's trying to switch it around now, try to disconnect my YouTube accounts from my kids. Nobody can talk to my kids except my mom, my dad, and who they choose. They're homeschooled, they're not around other people, and something just doesn't seem right. My kids seem depressed, upset all the time. And the last time I seen my son, I know I'm going everywhere with this, is a lot to cover. Last time I seen my son, he begged me, Dad, don't leave. As soon as you do, I'm in trouble for telling you the truth. Nina and Papa are not telling you the truth about this. I'm in trouble as soon as you leave. Please, Dad, please, Dad, please, Dad, help me. That happened. And if they're going to say it didn't, I encourage people, my son, if you know who he is, start talking to him. Especially from outside of Enterprise. Spartanburg, South Carolina is where we're from. People from Spartanburg, South Carolina, I encourage y'all to look into this. I encourage people on the outside to look into this. I'm telling you, something ain't right. And I know he's probably going to say, you can't talk to your kids again because of this video. I'm not going to be manipulated and controlled and told what to say, what not to say, especially when it is the full truth. I put my right hand on this word and give my word before God, before YHWH. In the name of Yeshua, everything I'm saying here is true today. I put my soul on the line on that one. And I know I went everywhere with this, and it sounds like a lot of rambling. I'm very passionate about what's going on, but this is facts, this is true. And I look forward to talking to my kids today at 1 and 2 o'clock today. Jacob and Olivia. And I'll be controlled what I say to them. I won't be allowed to be truthful about anything. Like I said, they are completely controlled. They're in fear when it comes to talking to other people. Something ain't right. The gang stalking out here with other people in society, it's not everybody. Like I said, the gang stalking is real. It's a real term. They're going to try to say crazy, schizophrenic. No. Shut up, liars. You're wrong, and I'm speaking the facts. This gang stalking stuff's real. They want to harass. They want to do what they do. They're cowards, and it's to all you gang stalkers. You're cowards. You're weak. You're pathetic. And if any church is involved in this gang stalking, this harassment of individuals for their sins, you're hypocrisy. You're nothing more than the Pharisees. You're beneath me. Get thee behind me, devils. In Yahweh's name, in Yeshua's name. And in the end of this, we already won. So get it in your mind. Get it right. Baby, you know what it is. It's Robert Nathaniel. I just had to post this video, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to try to put the videos together more in detail later and organize it so it's not here, there, and everywhere. But those got ADHD like me, I'm sure you can keep up. Not everybody's as smart as us.